Welcome back to Growing a Yeared. This is day 19, and as you can see, I'm opening up some new beard product here. Got my package from Universal Beard, 4 great products that I want to kind of sniff and tell you about. Um, I already shot this video with this top-down camera setting and talked about everything and opened everything up, and the problem was the audio really wasn't very good. So I'm going to go ahead and take these products upstairs to our usual setting and open them up and give them all the sniff test and talk to you about how you can get this stuff yourself. Okay, we're back upstairs in the situation room here at Growing a Yeared HQ. My beard looks pretty good for 19 days. I think it's coming in pretty evenly. It is coming in a little whiter than it has in the past, which I'm older. I'm not getting the patchiness that I used to get when I was younger. Everything seems to come in together now. And having the beard be whiter, it's kind of a double-edged sword because, obviously it makes you look a little older, but I feel like I look a lot better with a beard. I look a lot better with a big beard at that. So, at any rate, it'll be good for playing Santa at the end of the year. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think. All right, let's get into this product stuff that I got here. First of all, this is all courtesy of Universal Beard. And in the interest of full disclosure, I want to say I'm a freelance writer. I've done a little bit of freelance writing for this company. I have nothing to do with the choice of scents or how he puts the awesome in the tins. I have nothing to do with that. But I've written some copy for them in the past. And that's actually how I came to know about Universal Beard. And as soon as I tried their products, in my opinion, surpassed everything else that I had used prior to that. Now, I do still use a few other companies' stuff, but yeah, I use their stuff a lot. The big problem for me is that I live in Korea, and it takes a while to get stuff here. Universal Beard's shipping, not too bad now, a couple of weeks. Some of the other companies, it's not uncommon to wait 4 weeks for a package. And so that kind of colors my ability to try lots of different things. But I have placed some orders from some other companies, things that I like, and brands that come highly recommended. We'll be reviewing those down the road as well. First of all, with this package, he sent me some business cards, which are cool for your beardy friends. But the really cool thing is that on the back of each one is a coupon code, knock 10% off your order. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I like that. Quite a stack there. Also, he always throws in a little bit of swag. You usually get a sticker or something like that. My last shipment, I got some stickers which I put on my amp for playing when I play with the band. Got a sticker here. Not sure where I'm going to put this one. Maybe on the Mac. I'm not really sure. And then, as I showed you in the top-down video, we've got 4 products to review today. So, first of all, I want to start with the beard wash. I actually used this today in the shower, and the scent is interesting. It's called Timbermint, and what he's got going on here is the first scent that you'll notice is a strong mint, peppermint kind of thing. And as I said in a previous video, mint is really good if you're feeling itchy or if you have hot spots, because I think it's just the natural cooling effect, but it helps with itchiness. This stuff, the gel itself is very thick. It's very rich. You don't need very much of it, at least especially not at this stage. I mean, I put a tiny amount, maybe less than the size of a dime in my palm and used it today. And it lathers well. And then as you're lathering it up, the other scents start to come through. You get a little hint of grapefruit And then, of course, the timber aspect of it. There's a lot of evergreen type smells in here. So it smells really fresh, very clean, very outdoorsy. Second thing I'm going to talk about here, beard balm. First of all, the color is really good for guys with lighter beards. Sometimes and actually I noticed that this is even less yellow than it shows up on this camera. When you get into beard balms that are sort of more beige in color, they will show on a guy who's got real light hair like mine. So this is nice. The flavor scent here is Chewbacca. It's really wonderful. So it's a chocolate and tobacco mix. There's a lot going on here. It's actually pretty complex. And with these products, the balm, the wax, and the oil, there's a smell in the tin, but to really get a good idea of what it's going to smell like, you got to get it out of the tin, and you've got to work it between your fingers like you would when you're about to apply it. Okay. Now, one of the things I really like about Universal Beards products is that the feel of them is super smooth. I've had some other beard balms that felt a little tacky, or that felt a little, almost there was like a grittiness to them. They didn't want to break up on your hand into a liquid. And by working it in your hands, you heat it up, liquefy it, and you get all the other notes that are in there. Yeah, what's coming through, and what always has come through for me with this particular scent, is the tobacco element of it. Pipe smoker or fine cigars, and you enjoy that scent, you're going to love this. And if you know your tobaccos, it's a Cavendish kind of smell. Cavendish tobaccos are tobaccos that have been sweetened with, back in the old days, brandy, rum, bourbon, or, sugar cane, vanilla extract, whatever. And so it has that rich, sweet, and yet very complex kind of pipe tobacco scent. Really. All right. Next, let's talk about mustache wax. I don't really have enough mustache to do anything with. You gotta, I don't find that I need mustache wax until the mustache here is long enough to actually start parting it. When you start being able to part, then you start needing more control on the mustache. Now, what he sent me was a relatively new scent. It's one I haven't tried before, called Pumpkin Pie Spice. Very, very nice. Pumpkin Pie Spice. Oh, wow. Okay, so in the 10 scent is very spicy. It's very much it's like the dry spices you would use to make pumpkin pie. There's no Starbucks pumpkin pie spice latte kind of smell going on here. There's nothing sweet about it. Let's get it out here and work a little bit of it between the fingers. And with mustache wax, I usually work initially with just these two index fingers. So later on, your mustache gets really big, then you may have to use more. But initially, I like to work mustache wax just with the index fingers and the thumb. And, oh wow. Yeah, so heating it up really brings out the spiciness of it. I'm smelling cinnamon and clove, maybe allspice, a little nutmeg. Yeah, it pretty much smells like, your grandma's kitchen. It's it's awesome. All right, last thing we're going to talk about today is beard oil, which is by far my favorite thing. This particular beard oil is cedar cinnamon roll. Whew. Okay, of the many flavors that they offer, this is my favorite. Cedar cinnamon roll. Wow, it's good stuff. I'm going to put a little bit on here. Pump action I really like. It makes it easy. And right now I don't have much beard, so I'll just use one pump. As time goes on, I'll increase. When my beard was really big, I was using 6, maybe 5 or 6 pumps to do the whole thing. So the initial smell is that it's cinnamony and sweet. It smells like a cinnamon roll. Um, as this scent heats up and you can let it develop a little bit, then the wood notes come out, the cedar notes. And I have kind of a thing with cinnamon scented stuff. I like cinnamon everything. But I have found over the years that many cinnamon scents start out good, but they don't finish well. Cinnamon candles, cinnamon tea, cinnamon candy, cinnamon chewing gum, all of them. They have a tendency to be really good and spicy at the beginning, and then they taper out into just kind of blandly sweet, which I don't really like. This beard oil, because of the cedar notes in it, it matures into kind of a woody smell. And so it makes it such that even though it's a very sweet, desserty kind of smell, you can wear it all day. You can wear it every day. And that's part of the reason I got into beard oil and had so many different kinds, was because I get bored. You know, I'd wear something for 2 or 3 days, then I'm like, I'm tired of it. I want to wear something else. This particular scent I've worn, day in and day out for weeks at a time without getting tired of it. It's also my wife's favorite scent, I believe. Well, we'll ask her. But I think she said that cedar cinnamon roll was her favorite as well. Okay, so that was our haul from Universal Beard. If you'd like to get Universal Beard products for yourself, they can be reached on the World Wide Web at universalbeard.co, or you can reach them at universalbeard, all one word, at gmail.com. Tell them Linus sent you, and yeah, actually, that's probably not worth anything. But you can tell them anyway. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.